Some people may want to break out of their shell and become more exciting to themselves and to others. People who are not boring are often outgoing and adventurous. In order to be a less boring person, it's important to be open to others, have a sense of humor, and be adventurous. Being a less boring person can change your personal interactions, your social world, and your daily life. Finding adventures to make you less boring. 1. Show interest in a wide variety of people, places, and things. If you try to get out of your comfort zone of knowledge, you will learn more interesting things. Boring people are often not interested in people other than themselves, which makes them less fun to be around. Visit new neighborhoods and restaurants. Don't just go to the same place every day, since you'll never experience anything new. Read about different people that are not like you. This can be people from a different country, region, ethnic group, or gender. Listen to different genres of music. Even if you don't always understand it at first, try listening to new and interesting music that comes from different backgrounds than your own. 2. Try learning a new skill or taking up a new hobby. Learning a new skill or hobby can force you to challenge yourself. A new hobby or skill can be a fun thing to talk to people about and can show that you are an interesting person rather than something who doesn't enjoy learning new things. Hobbies can also introduce you to new people who share your hobby. Learning how to play guitar with others can make you new friends. Taking up a hobby like cooking can also give you something that you can do and talk about with others. If your hobby is relatable, people will be interested to learn more about it. 3. Travel to new and exciting locations. Traveling broadens your perspective on life and gives you interesting stories to tell others. Even if you're just going to the next state over, traveling somewhere always gives you interesting stories to tell rather than boring stories from the same places you always go. Look for cheap flights from your airport. There may be some travel deals to exotic or local places. Experience new cultures. Taking part in different cultures can broaden your horizons. 4. Join interesting clubs or groups. Getting involved in activities outside of work or school can give you fun things to talk about. It also shows that you are interested in expanding your horizons and not just hanging around the same people doing the same things. Find an intramural sports league. Even if you're only playing sports as a hobby, it can have great social benefits and personal fulfillment for you. Look for volunteer groups that you might find interesting. There are many volunteer groups that might match your interests. Helping other people can make you feel better as well. 5. Get creative in your experiences. Something exciting like skydiving lets others know you're up for a challenge. It also shows you like to try new things and want to have fun while doing different things. Try skydiving by yourself or with a group. It can be a fun activity that is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Take up new challenges like rock climbing. Outdoor activities like hiking can also be a fun way to have creative experiences and become a less boring person. Being curious about others rather than bored. 1. Listen to others when they're talking. If you're talking to other people, this means you're also listening to what they have to say. Boring people don't listen, but instead only wait for the other person to stop talking so they can start. Instead, always listen to others so you can have a two-way conversation with them. Pay attention to the other person's body language. If they are slouched, have their arms crossed, or seem disengaged, they may be bored by your conversation. Ask plenty of questions about the other person. Try to avoid standard conversation starters like, "What do you do for a living?" but instead ask fun questions like, "What's the best part of your week?" or "What makes you feel passionate?" 2. Share your opinions. Boring people often have no opinions or are afraid to share their opinions. Sharing your opinions shows that are paying attention and have something to contribute. If you disagree with someone, be considerate of their opinion. Don't attack them, but show that you are listening and engaging with them. When you do share your opinion, make sure to know both sides of the conversation. Otherwise, you may come across as uninformed. 3. Have fun when you're talking to others. Look for opportunities to have a good time. Boring people are often inhibited or afraid to do something that seems crazy. Instead, try to always look for a way to have fun with others. If you have any skills or talents, show them off. Don't make yourself the center of attention, but find ways to show that you know how to do things. Try not to worry too much what others think. If you're feeling and acting natural, that will make you a less boring person. 4. Be positive about your life. Boring people often moan about their life and work, whereas less boring people see life more positively. Talk about the things you care about, not the things that bother you. If you are talking to people about what you are excited about in life, you are more interesting and engaging to others. Being passionate really shows through in your nonverbal body language. 5. Let other people shine. Focus on the talents and skills of other people as well. When you're talking to them, ask them about things they care about, so you don't make the conversation all about you. Don't be conceited. Try not to worry about how you come off to others. If other people are the center of attention, that does not make you a boring person. 6. Smile when you're talking to others. A grin shows that you approach life with a positive attitude and that you're interested in making friends. If you have a blank or sad expression on your face, you'll come across as boring and disengaged to others. Smiling makes you feel happier and more open to new situations. It can really improve your mood and make you more likely to talk to others. When you smile at others, it's often contagious. They'll want to smile back at you and feel more receptive when talking to you. Using your sense of humor to interest others. 1. Make laughter a priority. If laughter is important to you, then you will make an effort to laugh when you're around others. It is part of your personality to be a person full of laughter, which shows you feel joy in life. In contrast, boring people often seem joyless and do not laugh often. Laughter brings people closer together. It bonds them together socially through the shared experience of laughter. If you make laughter a priority, this shows that you're a joyful person. It shows that you are in touch with yourself and others. 2. Don't be scared to be wacky or zany. Sometimes, it's good to dance like a goofball, have unusual conversations, or do silly things. Holding back your silly side from others may close you off from them and make them think of you as a boring person. Always involve others in silliness. Don't be a clown for others, but instead bring them into any fun activity you are doing. Being silly also shows that you don't care too much about what others are thinking. You are interested and engaged in others, but not reliant on them for your sense of self-worth. 3. Don't wait for others to begin having fun. Boring people often wait for others to entertain them. Instead, start the fun by yourself and encourage others to join in engaging in fun and playful activities. Start joking with others when the opportunity arises. They may be willing to join in the fun, but we're just waiting for others to start. Do something silly or outrageous to gauge everyone's reaction. If they are amused or entertained, then you know that they are also interested in laughing and having a good time. 4. Try to look at things from a unique perspective. Humor is a sign of intelligence and flexibility in terms of outlook. Boring people often seem inflexible and not willing to change their perspective. When people are talking, think of funny ways to take their words or their actions. Don't insult them, but try to find the humor in any conversation. Don't be afraid to make fun of yourself. Making fun of yourself shows that you do not take yourself too seriously.